Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gebo the Shaman, and this is my channel, Gebo the Shaman, and so today we're going to be talking about Virgo in the 4th house. So what does it mean when we have Virgo in the 4th house in our chart? Well, and again, this is Vedic astrology. So when we have Virgo in the 4th house, we need to understand what the energies of Virgo are and what the energies of the 4th house are. So before we jump into that, I just like to let you guys know that I have some massive sales going on right now on Vedic astrology services. You can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com and go get a Vedic astrology reading for 30% off. It's a really good deal. So then we have my other site, patreon.com/GeboTheShaman, where I offer support groups, life coaching, mentoring, spiritual counseling, and my energy work programs. So all those services are available over at patreon.com/GeboTheShaman. Okay, so let's talk about Virgo in the 4th house. So, what does it mean when we have Virgo in the 4th house? Well, first thing it means is we need to understand what Virgo means. So, what does Virgo mean? Well, Virgo is the energy of being very analytical, being very critical, being very, just very intellectual. This is a very intellectual sign, and so there's a lot of intellect going on right now with the sign of Virgo, and then the 4th house is actually the 4th house is things like the mother, healing, nurturing, loving, supporting, tending to others. The 4th house has to do with the home, and things like that. So, and Virgo also has to do with healing. It's a very healing sign. It has to do with your health. It has to do with, I like to think of it also as the sign of the nurse, because nurses need science, which Virgo is a very scientific sign, very analytical, very scientific minded, and nurses also, just like the sign of Virgo, nurses or healthcare professionals, that's what the sign of Virgo is about. It's about taking care of others. The sign of Virgo is basically, if you look at the constellation, it's a woman standing at the edge of the boat with Ayurvedic medicine in one hand and grain in the other. So she's feeding and she's nourishing and caring for other people. So this could be the sick, the poor, the needy, all that stuff. So it's a very giving sign as well as very critical. But so it does have its good aspects and its bad aspects. And being analytical can be a great thing, but it's just when we have too much analytical nature that we become critical and we become perfectionists and things like that. So Virgo in the 4th house, this means that this relates to your relationship with your mother. So this means that your mother might have been very critical of you, might have been very analytical of your mother might have been very analytical, and it's just kind of a hard placement, honestly, because nobody likes a critical or a really hard or strict mother. That being critical, being hard, being like very disciplined, being very strict is more the role of your father. So that's the role that your father should be playing, and not your mother. Your mother should be nurturing, loving, supporting, all that good stuff. So when we have this placement, your mother could have been a nurse. Your mother could have been a healthcare professional or something like that. And yeah, so the sign of Virgo also relates to your home, or the fourth house also relates to your home, and the sign of Virgo relates to being very organized, very particular about how you have your home laid out. And so you could be one of these people who's like a perfectionist about their home environment. You could be very want things done a certain way, and you could be very like strict about how your home is kept clean and how it's laid out and things like that. So yeah. All right, guys. So that's another thing. And also this placement also has to do with things like your mother, your home environment, but also how you care for others. It's also how you care for others. So with this placement, you may, like, if there's a lot of planets in this house or aspecting this house, you could become a healthcare professional or a nurse or even a home healthcare worker. Something like that, or you care for people in their homes. So anyway, guys, I will leave it here. I'm going to go ahead and let you guys know that I have a huge, massive sale going on right now. A huge discount on my Vedic astrology readings. You can go to vincent.thunderwizard.com to get a reading from me, and and that'll be great. My readings, just to let you guys know about them, when you get a reading with me, you can read more always at this site, but just to let you guys know, I give you a personalized mantra and a personalized ritual that you can do to help yourself to basically improve and become more conscious of the unconscious stuff in your unconscious mind. And so it's a really very powerful mantra that I give you. And the reading itself is really great, especially if you don't know anything about your astrological chart. That'll give you the most practical information about your chart. And yeah, it's a really great service. So then we have my Patreon channel or website, patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, where you can sign up for support groups, spiritual counseling, life coaching, mentoring, energy work programs, and things like that. The support group is what I recently offered. I offer a support group, just started offering it because I feel like, everybody needs to have some support in their life, and if I can do it for a very reasonable price, which I believe it is, then I feel like that'll be a great service to you guys. You know, if you're struggling with any kind of you know, depression or anything like that, I can help you. I can help you get through that, and I can help you work with you to become more conscious of the things that are going on with you. And so anytime you sign up for any tier above the base tier, you'll always get the tier below you. So all of the tiers below you. So for example, the energy work programs are the 2 lowest tiers, and then I have my support groups above that. So if you sign up for the support group, then you'll get the energy work courses for free, which is a great deal. So anyway, guys, check out the patreon.com/Gebo the Shaman, my website there, to learn more about that. Okay, so yeah, we will talk to you later. Peace.